Welcome back today, my channel Eva Old Coins. Let's get started. The 1977 Liberty $quarter coin. This is a journey through history, geography, and the intriguing details surrounding this coin. It reflects not only the American economy but also the culture and artistic achievements of its time. The year 1977 was a significant time in American history. It was the Cold War era, marked by political tension between the United States and the Soviet Union. Domestically, the U.S. was undergoing rapid technological advancements, societal change, and economic growth. The U.S. Mint and coinage. The United States Mint, the official body responsible for producing coins, was operating at full capacity in 1977. The Washington quarter, often referred to as the Liberty Quarter, was one of the key coins minted during this period. Although it was a common coin, its design and purpose carried great historical and cultural significance. Origins of the design. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. The design, created by John Flanagan, became iconic and remained largely unchanged through 1977. On the front of the coin is a side profile of George Washington, the first president of the United States. His calm and authoritative gaze symbolizes leadership and freedom, ideals that resonate deeply with American values. The word liberty is prominently displayed above his portrait, reinforcing the coin's connection to American independence. Below Washington's portrait is the year 1977, indicating the coin's mint year. The back of the coin features a majestic bald eagle, America's national bird, perched on a bundle of arrows with an olive branch in its talons. This imagery signifies both strength and peace, two pillars of America's identity. Around the edges, the phrase United States of America and $quarter are inscribed. Materials used. By 1977, U.S. coins no longer contained silver, as the rising cost of silver had prompted a shift to copper and nickel in the 1960s. The 1977 Washington quarter is composed of a copper core with a nickel-clad outer layer. The 1977 quarter was minted in 3 locations. No mint mark on the coin. Marked with a D. Coins from this mint are proof coins and carry an S mint mark. Here are the mintage figures for 1977. Philadelphia, over 468 million coins. Denver, over 256 million coins. San Francisco, proof coins approximately 3.25 million. Cultural and economic significance. The Washington quarter, including the 1977 version, was more than just currency. It represented American resilience and growth during the Cold War. Economically, it was a key coin in circulation, used for everyday transactions like buying groceries, paying for public transportation, or even vending machine snacks. Culturally, the coin was a piece of art that millions of Americans carried in their pockets. It symbolized patriotism and connected people to the legacy of George Washington and the nation's founding ideals. Today, the 1977 Washington quarter holds interest among coin collectors. While the coin is not rare due to its high mintage, certain factors can increase its value, such as condition. Coins in uncirculated or mint state condition are more valuable. Errors. Rare minting errors, such as double dies or off-center strikes, can make a coin highly collectible. For a typical 1977 quarter in circulated condition, its value is around its face value, 25 cents. However, uncirculated or proof versions can fetch higher prices, ranging from $1 to $10 or more, depending on the grade. Longevity. The Washington quarter design remained unchanged for 66 years. 1932 to 1998, making it one of the longest-running U.S. coin designs. No silver. If you find a 1977 quarter that appears to be silver, it's likely plated or altered, as these coins were no longer made with silver after 1964. Proof coins. The 1977 S-proof coins were struck with extra care, giving them a mirror-like finish that makes them especially desirable to collectors. The Washington quarter was minted in 3 major U.S. cities: Philadelphia, no mint mark, Denver, D, and San Francisco, S. Each mint played a vital role in producing coins to meet the needs of the growing economy. Philadelphia Mint, the oldest and largest mint, responsible for most of the nation's coinage. Denver Mint, known for its efficiency and producing coins with the D mint mark. San Francisco Mint, focused on producing proof sets for collectors. Today, the 1977 Liberty Quarter is a piece of history that connects us to the past. While most of these coins are still in circulation or found in coin jars, they hold a special place in the hearts of collectors and history enthusiasts. The coin's timeless design, historical significance, and representation of American ideals make it a unique artifact of the 20th century. It's a reminder of a time when physical currency was a crucial part of daily life, and every coin carried a story of the nation's heritage. The 1977 Liberty Quarter Dollar is more than just a piece of metal. It's a symbol of American history, art, and culture. From its iconic design to its widespread use, it represents the spirit of the nation during an important period. Whether you're a collector or just someone who appreciates history, this coin has a fascinating story to tell. So, the next time you come across a Washington quarter, especially one from 1977, take a moment to appreciate its journey and the legacy it carries in your hands. The story of a coin that might be lying unnoticed in your wallet or coin collection, the 1984 Liberty Quarter Dollar. But have you ever thought about how this small piece of metal holds a rich history, a geographical journey, and an economic legacy? In this 30-minute session, we'll unravel the incredible details behind the 1984 Liberty Quarter Dollar, exploring its history, mintage, and some fun and amazing facts. Get ready to learn something new about a coin that is more than just spare change. To understand the 1984 Liberty Quarter, we need to go back to its origins. The coin belongs to the Washington Quarter Series, which holds great historical importance in the United States. The Washington Quarter was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th birthday of George Washington, the first president of the United States. The coin replaced the standing Liberty Quarter, which had been in circulation since 1916. The Washington design was chosen for its simplicity and symbolic importance, representing liberty, leadership, and American pride. Obverse front, the coin features a portrait of George Washington, designed by sculptor John Flanagan. This design had been in use since 1932. Above Washington's head is the word liberty, and to the left is the phrase, "In God We Trust." Below the portrait is the year 1984. The reverse side showcases a majestic bald eagle with its wings spread, holding arrows and an olive branch, symbolizing America's strength and commitment to peace. Surrounding the eagle is the inscription, United States of America, and the denomination's quarter dollar. 3. Why 1984? Though 1984 wasn't a special commemorative year for the quarter, it falls within the long-standing Washington Quarter Series. It's significant because it represents the era's consistent design and production quality while reflecting the economic conditions of the mid-1980s. Geography and mintage. The production of the 1984 Liberty Quarter wasn't limited to a single location. It was minted in multiple facilities across the United States. The 1984 quarter was produced at 3 main U.S. mint locations. Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark, the majority of these quarters were minted here, making them the most common. Denver Mint, D mint mark, a large number of quarters also came from this facility. San Francisco Mint, S mint marked, however. Coins from San Francisco were struck only as proofs for collectors and not for general circulation. Here are the mintage statistics for the 1984 Liberty Quarter. Philadelphia Mint, 676,545,000 coins. Denver Mint, 546,493,000 coins. San Francisco Mint, proof, 3,065,110 coins. With over 1.2 billion quarters produced in 1984, this coin is not particularly rare. However, proof coins from San Francisco are highly sought after by collectors for their superior quality and mirror-like finish. Economic significance. In 1984, the quarter held significant purchasing power and was a key part of everyday transactions in the United States. It was used for everything from vending machines to public payphones. The coin is made of a clad composition, an outer layer of copper-nickel bonded to a pure copper core. This change was introduced in 1965 due to the rising cost of silver. Even in 1984, the cost to produce a quarter was far less than its face value, making it an economical coin for the U.S. Treasury. The quarter's value in 1984 could buy significantly more than it can today. For example, a quarter might have bought a soda from a vending machine or paid for a phone call, while today, it barely holds the same purchasing power. Now, let's dive into some fun and lesser-known facts about the 1984 Liberty Quarter. The year 1984 was famously associated with George Orwell's dystopian novel 1984. Though the coin has no direct connection to the book, it's interesting to think about how the themes of liberty and government intersect with the coin's symbolism. While the 1984 quarter isn't rare, finding one in mint state, MS 67, or higher condition can be challenging. Such coins are often worth far more than their face value to collectors. The proof versions of the 1984 quarter, minted in San Francisco, are considered miniature works of art. They are struck multiple times to ensure sharp details and a shiny finish, making them highly prized by enthusiasts. Like many other coins, the 1984 quarter has its share of minting errors, such as double dies, off-center strikes, and clippings. These errors can significantly increase a coin's value, sometimes fetching hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auctions. The 1984 Liberty Quarter is more than just a coin, it's a piece of American history. It represents the enduring legacy of George Washington, the resilience of the U.S. Mint, and the everyday lives of millions of Americans in the 1980s. Whether you're a collector or just someone curious about coins, the 1984 quarter is a reminder of how even the smallest items can hold incredible stories. Next time you come across one, take a moment to appreciate its design, history, and the hands it's passed through over the years. So, there you have it, the fascinating history, geography, and legacy of the 1984 Liberty Quarter Dollar. It's a coin that tells a story of liberty, economy, and culture, all encapsulated in a simple piece of metal. Keep an eye out for these coins in your change. Who knows, you might just hold a valuable piece of history. Hello, everyone. Welcome today. We're diving into the intriguing history of the 1989 Liberty Quarter Dollar coin, also known as the Washington Quarter. This coin carries not just monetary value, but also a rich historical legacy tied to America's past. From its design to its mintage and even some fun facts, this story is bound to captivate you. Let's explore the fascinating journey of this iconic coin. The Liberty Quarter Dollar first came into existence in 1932, marking the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. The coin was initially designed to honor George Washington, the first president of the United States and a key figure in American independence. The 1989 version of this coin is part of a series that continued this tradition, maintaining Washington's profile on the obverse front side. The 1989 Liberty Quarter Dollar retained the original design by John Flanagan, a famous sculptor. The front side of the coin features a detailed portrait of George Washington, with the words Liberty inscribed above his head and In God We Trust on the left. The year 1989 is engraved at the bottom, symbolizing its mintage year. The reverse side showcases the majestic American bald eagle, perched with outstretched wings and clutching arrows and olive branches, representing strength and peace. Above the eagle, the inscription United States of America is engraved, with E pluribus unum, out of many one, below it. The coin's denomination, quarter dollar, is written at the bottom. The 1989 Washington quarter isn't made of silver as some earlier versions were. Here are its technical details. Material. The coin is composed of a copper core with a nickel coating, giving a shiny, silvery appearance. Diameter, 24.26 millimeters. Weight, 5.67 grams. Edge, reeded, with small vertical grooves. The year 1989 saw the production of these coins in 3 different mint facilities. Philadelphia, no mint mark, produced 512,868,000 coins. Denver, mint mark D, produced 896,535,000 coins. 3. San Francisco Mint Mark S. produced 3,220,194 proof coins for collectors. The total mintage exceeded 1.4 billion coins, making it a highly common coin for circulation. However, proof coins from the San Francisco Mint are especially sought after by collectors due to their exceptional quality and finish. In 1989, these coins were widely circulated across the United States and were used for everyday transactions like buying groceries, bus rides, and more. Since quarters are versatile in value, they remain one of the most frequently used denominations in American coinage. Here are some fun and lesser-known facts about the 1989 Liberty Quarter Dollar. Not made of silver. While earlier quarters, pre-1965, contained 90% silver, the 1989 coin was made of a copper-nickel alloy, as silver was removed from circulating coins in 1965. Collectible proof coins. If you have a proof coin from the San Francisco Mint, it could be worth significantly more than its face value due to its rarity and quality. E pluribus unum. This Latin phrase on the coin symbolizes the unity of the United States, translating to out of many, one. Hidden messages. Some collectors enjoy the symbolism of the eagle holding both arrows, war, and olive branches, peace, reflecting the dual aspects of the nation's strength. While most 1989 Liberty Quarter Dollars are worth just their face value of 25 cents in circulated condition, uncirculated and proof versions can fetch higher prices. For instance, uncirculated coins, around $1 to $2, depending on condition. Proof coins, between $5 to $10 or more, based on rarity and demand. If you're lucky enough to have a perfectly preserved coin graded by professional services, its value could increase significantly. The 1989 Washington Quarter is more than just a piece of money. It's a testament to American history and its enduring symbols. This coin bridges the gap between everyday life and national pride, serving as a constant reminder of the values and figures that shaped the United States. So, the next time you come across a 1989 Liberty Quarter Dollar, take a moment to appreciate its rich history, beautiful design, and cultural significance. From its ties to George Washington to its unique design elements, this coin has a story worth telling. And who knows, it might just inspire you to start your own coin collection. Thanks for joining me on this journey through the history of the 1989 Liberty Quarter Dollar. Stay curious and keep exploring the stories behind everyday objects. The coins 1976 are more than just pieces of metal, they're tiny time capsules. They carry stories, commemorate moments, and connect us to history. And one of the most iconic coins in American history is the 1976 bicentennial quarter. It's not just a coin, it's a symbol of celebration, patriotism, and creativity. In this episode, we'll uncover the fascinating story of this coin, its history, its design, and why it holds a special place in the hearts of collectors and history enthusiasts alike. The birth of the bicentennial celebration. Archival footage of 1970s America, parades, fireworks, and celebrations of the bicentennial. To understand the bicentennial quarter, we must first dive into the grand event it commemorates, the bicentennial of the United States. The year 1776 was a turning point, marking the birth of American independence with the signing of the Declaration of Independence. Fast forward to 1976, and the nation was ready to celebrate 200 years of freedom. This wasn't just any anniversary, it was a full-blown nationwide festival that spanned several years, from the early planning stages in 1971 to the climactic celebrations in 1976. The government wanted to involve every American in this milestone. Parades, historical reenactments, and even the construction of landmarks like the National Air and Space Museum were part of the festivities. But one idea stood out: redesigning the circulating coins to commemorate the occasion. And so, Congress authorized the minting of special bicentennial coins, ensuring that millions of Americans could hold a piece of history in their hands. The design competition. Scene: photos of artists sketching, sculpting, and working on their designs. Close-ups of their submissions. Designing the bicentennial quarter wasn't just handed to a single artist, it became a nationwide competition. The U.S. Mint invited artists to submit designs that captured the essence of the bicentennial. Over 900 designs were submitted, and the competition was fierce. In 1973, a jury of experts finally chose the winner, Jack L. Ahr, a talented artist from Ohio. His design featured a colonial drummer in action, a symbol of the Revolutionary War spirit, with a torch encircled by 13 stars representing the original colonies. This striking imagery perfectly captured the balance between historical reverence and national pride. The quarter's dual date, 1776 to 1976, highlighted on the coin. But there was more to this quarter than its design. For the first time in U.S. history, circulating coins featured dual dates, 1776 to 1976. These dates remind us of America's journey from revolution to its modern identity. On the obverse, the familiar profile of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan in 1932, remained unchanged. This was intentional, a way to honor the father of the nation while introducing the new reverse design that celebrated the bicentennial. Mintage and distribution. Footage of coins being struck at the U.S. Mint. Stacks of shiny quarters pile up. The bicentennial quarter wasn't a limited edition. It was mass-produced to ensure every American could experience this moment in history. Production began in 1975, and over 1.6 billion quarters were struck between the Philadelphia and Denver mints. But that's not all. In addition to the standard copper-nickel coins, the U.S. Mint also produced special collector's editions in 40% silver. These were included in proof sets and uncirculated sets, making them highly sought after by collectors even today. A map of the United States with huts showing Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The bicentennial quarters were minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Coins from Philadelphia bear no mint mark, while those from Denver feature a D mint mark. The San Francisco Mint produced proof versions with an S mint mark. Interestingly, these coins traveled far and wide, not just across the U.S., but to other countries through trade, military bases, and tourists. Even today, you might find one in your pocket change, a little piece of history that's still circulating. Quick transitions between fun visuals, coins flipping, kids collecting quarters, and magnifying glasses examining details. Now for some fun facts. Did you know that the bicentennial quarter is one of the most hoarded coins in American history? Many people saved them as souvenirs, believing they'd become valuable treasures. Another interesting tidbit, Jack L. Ahr, the designer of the reverse, included subtle details in his drummer design, like the drumsticks and the folds of the uniform, to ensure historical accuracy. And here's a cool piece of trivia. No quarters dated 1975 exist.
Why?
Because all quarters produced in 1975 and 1976 carried the dual date, 1776 to 1976. This makes it the only year in U.S. Mint history without a standard date on the quarter. Even after nearly 50 years, the bicentennial quarter remains a favorite among collectors and history buffs. Its massive mintage means it's not rare, but finding one in pristine condition can be a challenge. Proof and silver versions, especially in their original packaging, are highly prized. Beyond its value, the coin carries an emotional legacy. It's a tangible connection to a time when Americans came together to celebrate their shared history and future. Every scratch and ding on a circulating bicentennial quarter tells a story: a road trip, a vending machine purchase, or a childhood collection. A slow pan over a pile of bicentennial quarters, transitioning to fireworks in the background. The 1976 bicentennial quarter isn't just a coin, it's a reminder of a milestone in American history, a piece of art, and a symbol of unity. It represents a time when the nation paused to reflect on its past and look forward to its future. So, the next time you come across this quarter, take a moment to appreciate its story. Whether you're a collector or just someone who loves history, this little piece of metal has a lot to say. The coin fades into a patriotic montage of the American flag, fireworks, and historical landmarks. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the story of the 1976 bicentennial quarter. Until next time, keep exploring the stories behind the coins in your pocket You never know what history you might uncover. The year was 2006, and the U.S. Mint released the Colorado State Quarter as part of the 50 State Quarters program, one of the most popular coin series in U.S. history. This program, running from 1999 to 2008, honored each state with a unique quarter design. Colorado's quarter was the 38th in the series, and it celebrated the state's iconic landscapes, history, and natural beauty. This script dives deep into the history, geography, design, mintage, and some fun, fascinating facts about this coin, ensuring a captivating 30-minute narrative filled with amazing details. Nicknamed the Centennial State, Colorado achieved statehood in 1876, exactly 100 years after the signing of the Declaration of Independence. Known for its breathtaking Rocky Mountains, vast wilderness, and rich history, Colorado's culture and environment were the perfect inspiration for a commemorative coin. The Colorado State Quarter aimed to capture the essence of this rugged and beautiful state. It was officially released on June 14, 2006, and has since become a cherished collector's item, symbolizing Colorado's unique place in the U.S. The obverse front of the Colorado Quarter features the traditional image of George Washington, as designed by John Flanagan. This iconic portrait has been a staple on all U.S. quarters since 1932, offering a consistent national identity across the series. The real magic of the coin lies on the reverse back side. The reverse design prominently showcases the Rocky Mountains, one of Colorado's most defining natural features. A sharp mountain peak rises majestically, framed by tall, evergreen trees at its base. The phrase, "Colorful Colorado," is inscribed below, reflecting the state's vibrant landscapes, from lush forests to snow-capped mountains and arid deserts. The design was created by Len Buckley, who beautifully captured the state's rugged terrain and wilderness. Interestingly, before finalizing this design, several concepts were considered. Some alternative ideas included depictions of Colorado's mining heritage, Native American history, and famous landmarks like Pikes Peak. However, the Rocky Mountains won due to their iconic status and universal appeal. Geography and natural significance. Colorado is home to some of the most awe-inspiring geography in the United States. The state is defined by the Rocky Mountains, which stretch across its western half, featuring over 50 peaks that rise above 14,000 feet, including Mount Elbert, the tallest peak in the Rockies. Colorado is also home to the Colorado River, which carves through dramatic canyons, including the famous Grand Canyon further downstream. With its varied landscapes, Colorado boasts 4 national parks, including Rocky Mountain National Park and Great Sand Dunes National Park, highlighting the diversity of its natural beauty. The quarter's design reminds us of Colorado's unparalleled wilderness and its appeal as a destination for adventurers, hikers, and nature lovers. The 2006 Colorado State Quarter was minted at 3 U.S. mint facilities. 1. Philadelphia, P. Mint Mark. 2. Denver, D. Mint Mark. 3. San Francisco, S. Mint Mark, for proof sets. The total mintage was impressive, reflecting the popularity of the 50 State Quarters program. Philadelphia Mint, 274,800,000 coins. Denver Mint, 294,200,000 coins. San Francisco Proofs, 3,965,422 coins. With nearly 570 million coins minted for circulation, the Colorado Quarter became widely available across the United States. Proof versions, which were struck with exceptional quality for collectors, are especially sought after today. 1. Colorful Colorado isn't just a phrase on the coin, it's also the state's nickname, emphasizing its diverse landscapes. Colorado was chosen as a state in part due to its gold and silver mining history, which made it a key player in the American economy during the 19th century. The Rocky Mountains on the coin symbolize both the state's natural beauty and its historic importance as a frontier state. The coin's release date, June 14, 2006, coincided with Flag Day, adding an extra layer of symbolism. While most people know Colorado for its mountains, it's also home to vast prairies and plateaus, making it one of the most geographically diverse states in the U.S. Colorado's state motto, Nil Sine Numini, "Nothing without Providence," reflects its pioneering spirit, which is echoed in the quarter's design. The legacy of the Colorado Quarter. The 50-state quarters program was wildly successful, engaging millions of Americans in coin collecting. Colorado's quarter remains a favorite due to its timeless design and connection to the majestic Rockies. The program not only celebrated state pride but also educated the public about America's history, geography, and culture. Today, Colorado's quarter serves as a reminder of the state's contributions to the nation, from its gold rush history to its modern status as a hub for outdoor adventure and natural beauty. Whether you're a numismatist or just someone who appreciates a good story, this coin offers something special. The 2006 Colorado State Quarter is more than just a piece of currency. It's a miniature work of art, a slice of history, and a tribute to one of the most breathtaking regions in the United States. From its iconic Rocky Mountain design to its symbolic, colorful Colorado inscription, this coin encapsulates the essence of a state that has captivated explorers, settlers, and tourists for centuries. So, next time you come across a Colorado quarter, take a moment to appreciate the story it tells of towering peaks, untamed wilderness, and the enduring spirit of the Centennial State. Welcome, dear listeners, to an extraordinary journey into the life and story of the 1994 Jefferson nickel, one of the most intriguing yet often overlooked coins in American history. Despite being a humble 5-cent coin, it is packed with history, symbolism, and a fascinating production process. In today's story, we'll explore its origins, design, geography, production details, and some fun and interesting facts. Buckle up as we travel through time to uncover the rich heritage of this iconic coin. The origins of the Jefferson nickel. To understand the 1994 Jefferson nickel, we must first trace the coin's lineage back to its creation in 1938. Before the Jefferson nickel, Americans used the Buffalo nickel, a beautifully designed coin featuring a Native American on one side and a buffalo on the other. However, the Buffalo nickel had practical issues. It wore out quickly and became difficult to read over time. In 1938, the U.S. Mint decided to replace the Buffalo nickel with a design that honored Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States and the author of the Declaration of Independence. To choose the design, the Mint held a nationwide competition, offering a prize of $1,000, a significant amount during the Great Depression. The competition was won by Felix Schlag, a German-American artist. His design featured a dignified portrait of Jefferson on the obverse front and his stunning home, Monticello, on the reverse back. This design became the face of the 5-cent coin for decades. The geography of the 1994 nickel. By 1994, the Jefferson nickel had been in circulation for 56 years. The 1994 version of the coin was minted in 3 locations across the United States, each playing a vital role in producing millions of these coins. The largest number of 1994 Jefferson nickels was minted here. Philadelphia, as the first U.S. mint established in 1792, remains the backbone of American coin production. The Denver Mint produced a significant portion of the 1994 nickels. Coins from Denver bear the D Mint mark and are known for their excellent quality. The San Francisco Mint focused on producing proof coins, highly polished and detailed coins meant for collectors rather than everyday use. The mint marks, located on the reverse side to the right of Monticello, help us identify where a coin was made. The mintage and production process. The 1994 Jefferson nickel was produced in massive quantities to meet the needs of the American economy. Let's break down the mintage numbers. Philadelphia Mint. Approximately 726,160,000 coins were struck. Denver Mint. Around 697,884,000 coins were minted. San Francisco Mint. Roughly 3,394,000 proof coins were created. The mintage process is a marvel of engineering. Blank metal discs, called planchets, were fed into high-speed presses capable of producing up to 750 coins per minute. Each planchet was struck with immense pressure to transfer the design from the die onto the coin. For proof coins, the process was even more meticulous. Each planchet was polished to a mirror-like finish, and the dies were specially prepared to create sharp, detailed impressions. Proof coins are often considered miniature works of art. By 1994, the Jefferson nickel was made of 75% copper and 25% nickel, giving it its distinctive silver color. During World War II, nickels were made of a silver alloy to save nickel for the war effort, but the original composition was restored afterward. The Jefferson nickel design by Felix Schlag remained virtually unchanged for 66 years, one of the longest-running coin designs in U.S. history. In 2004, it was temporarily modified to celebrate the Lewis and Clark expedition. Monticello, the mansion on the coin, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Jefferson designed it himself, blending elements of European and American architecture. The coin immortalizes his love for art and innovation. The 1994 Jefferson nickel has likely traveled across the country in vending machines, cash registers, and piggy banks. It's a coin that connects countless stories and transactions. Collector's value. While the 1994 nickel is common in circulated condition, proof versions from the San Francisco Mint are sought after by collectors. A perfect, uncirculated proof coin can fetch a premium in the numismatic market. Why the 1994 nickel matters. You might be wondering, what makes the 1994 Jefferson nickel special? While it may seem like just another coin, it represents a snapshot of American life in the 1990s. The economy was booming, technology was advancing, and coins like the Jefferson nickel played an essential role in everyday transactions. For numismatists, coin collectors, the 1994 nickel is a reminder of the continuity of American currency. It shows how a design from 1938 could remain relevant and useful for generations. Even today, the Jefferson nickel is a testament to the ingenuity of Felix Schlag and the enduring legacy of Thomas Jefferson. Stories hidden in the details. Every detail on the 1994 nickel tells a story. The portrait of Jefferson shows him in his later years, reflecting wisdom and resilience. Monticello, with its symmetrical design and classic dome, symbolizes Jefferson's vision for America, a nation built on reason, beauty, and innovation. Imagine the journey of a single 1994 nickel. It might have been minted in Denver, traveled across the country in a truck, and ended up in the pocket of a schoolchild buying candy. It could have been dropped on a busy sidewalk, picked up by a curious passerby, and spent again at a gas station. Coins like this witness the daily lives of millions of people. The 1994 USA 5-cent coin is more than just a piece of metal. It's a tiny artifact that carries the weight of history, art, and culture. From its origins in the 1930s to its production in the 1990s, the Jefferson nickel continues to serve as a symbol of American heritage. So, next time you hold a nickel in your hand, take a moment to appreciate its story. It might just be a 1994 Jefferson nickel, waiting to share its journey with you. Thank you for joining me on this deep dive into the world of the 1994 Jefferson nickel. Coins like these remind us that even the smallest objects can hold incredible stories. Keep exploring, keep collecting, and keep discovering the wonders of the world around you. Let's travel back to 2005, a year when the United States Mint was continuing its wildly popular 50-state quarters program. This program was launched in 1999 and became one of the most successful coin-collecting initiatives in American history. Every year, 5 new quarters were released, each celebrating the unique heritage, geography, and culture of a different U.S. state. In 2005, it was Oregon's turn to shine. Today, I'll take you on a deep dive into everything there is to know about the 2005 Oregon State Quarter. From its design inspiration to the historical stories behind it, and even the coin's mintage and rarity, this isn't just a coin, it's a treasure trove of fascinating tales. The Quarters Program. Why it mattered. The 50-state Quarters Program was more than a collection of shiny coins. It was a way for Americans to connect with the history and beauty of all 50 states. Each quarter represented a unique story, carefully designed to encapsulate what made a state special. By the time the Oregon State Quarter was released, the program had already built a strong following among collectors, history buffs, and everyday people. Each new quarter release was an event. Oregon, being the 33rd state to join the Union, had its quarter released in 2005 as the 33rd coin in the series. The iconic design, Crater Lake National Park. What makes the Oregon State Quarter stand out is its breathtaking depiction of Crater Lake, one of the most stunning natural wonders in the United States. Crater Lake is located in southern Oregon, and its deep blue waters have fascinated people for centuries. The lake is unique because it formed inside a volcanic caldera after Mount Mazama erupted nearly 7,700 years ago. Today, it is the centerpiece of Crater Lake National Park, the only national park in Oregon. The design on the coin was carefully chosen to represent Oregon's natural beauty and history. Let's break it down. The quarter shows an overhead view of Crater Lake with Wizard Island, a small volcanic island, in the center. Surrounding the lake are towering pine trees, emphasizing Oregon's lush forests. The coin includes the words Oregon 1859, signifying the year Oregon joined the Union, and Crater Lake, highlighting the subject of the design. The design was created by artist Donna Weaver, who worked for the U.S. Mint. Her depiction of Crater Lake captures its serenity and majesty perfectly. This choice of design wasn't just artistic, it was deeply symbolic. Crater Lake represents Oregon's rugged natural beauty, its volcanic history, and its commitment to preserving the environment. The historical significance of Crater Lake. Crater Lake isn't just a pretty sight, it has a rich history. Native American tribes in the region have long regarded it as a sacred site. According to Klamath tribe legends, the lake was created during a great battle between the spirit of the sky and the spirit of the underworld. This spiritual connection adds an extra layer of depth to the Oregon State Quarter. When European settlers arrived in the area, they were awestruck by the lake's beauty. In 1902, President Theodore Roosevelt designated it as a national park, making it one of the oldest in the U.S. Since then, millions of visitors have come to see Crater Lake's pristine waters, which are among the clearest in the world. The geography of Oregon and its influence on the design. Oregon is a state of contrasts. From the rugged Pacific coastline to the dense forests of the Cascade Range and the high desert in the east, its landscape is diverse and dramatic. Crater Lake serves as a perfect symbol of this diversity, sitting in the volcanic Cascades and surrounded by forests teeming with wildlife. The design of the quarter was meant to capture this unique geography. Oregon is known as the Beaver State, a nod to its historical fur trade industry, but its natural landmarks like Crater Lake are what truly define it. The mintage of the Oregon State Quarter. Now, let's talk numbers. How many Oregon State Quarters were made, and are they rare? The U.S. Mint produced the Oregon Quarter at 2 facilities. Philadelphia Mint produced 404 million coins. Denver Mint produced 316,200,000 coins. That's over 720 million quarters in circulation, making it one of the more common state quarters. However, if you're looking for uncirculated or proof versions of the coin, those can be harder to find and more valuable. The U.S. Mint also produced special silver proof sets for collectors. These quarters are made of 90% silver and have a beautiful, polished finish. Fun facts and stories about the Oregon Quarter. Let's spice things up with some fun facts and interesting stories about the Oregon State Quarter. 1. A first for Wizard Island. The quarter marked the first time Wizard Island was featured on U.S. currency. A symbol of adventure. Crater Lake is part of the Pacific Northwest's rugged wilderness, making it a favorite destination for hikers, photographers, and nature lovers. The quarter inspired many people to visit the park for the first time. After the quarter's release, tourism to Crater Lake saw a noticeable boost, as people wanted to see the natural wonder depicted on the coin. Among state quarters, Oregon's design is often ranked as one of the most beautiful due to its clean, symmetrical composition and the striking contrast between the lake and surrounding trees. Why the Oregon State Quarter matters. At first glance, a coin might seem like just a small piece of metal, but the Oregon State Quarter is so much more. It's a symbol of a state's identity, a celebration of natural beauty, and a tribute to history and culture. Crater Lake represents the spirit of Oregon, a state that values its natural heritage and its connection to the land. For coin collectors, The Oregon Quarter is a must-have piece, not just because of its design, but because of the stories it carries. Every time you look at this coin, you're reminded of the rich history and stunning geography that make Oregon so special. A coin worth more than its face value. The 2005 Oregon State Quarter is more than 25 cents. It's a journey into the past, a celebration of the present, and a reminder of the natural wonders we must preserve for the future. Whether you're a coin collector, a history enthusiast, or someone who loves exploring nature, this quarter has something for everyone. So, the next time you come across an Oregon State Quarter in your pocket change, take a closer look. Think about Crater Lake's serene waters, the stories of the Klamath people, and the bold artistry that made this coin a reality. It's not just a piece of money, it's a little piece of Oregon's soul.